Hello everybody, welcome back to Drop Duchy. Last time I think we did the invasion trial where there were no peaceful regions. We just have wins on Fearless where you get 1 health and Traitors where the mercenaries also attack you left to do, and then of course repeating for the others. But let's go back to Classic. Let's go... Do we dare? Do we dare try Extreme? We've, sorry, Nightmare. We've got Extreme with 2. We just did a win with the Duchy recently. So, do we dare go to Nightmare? Take out the Republic, because they're the one that I think I actually have a chance with. And see how we go here. Now, in the long term, I want this. In the short term, I feel like I should do this. But when have I ever thought about the short term? Right, all peacefuls. What do I need most of? This needs stone, so that's not getting upgraded for ages. This needs wheat. So let's do the 75-25. Get more wheat. And see how we go. Now, Tetris is here. Super, super important for getting the extra line clear bonuses. Right, if I want to make the Tetris, I'm going to have to put this here. Fill this up. And then get downtown up here. Which is less than ideal. Yeah, this is not great. We could take a 3-line clear. Or we could just restart if we really, really think the Tetrises and the multi-line bonuses are crucial to our future success. Well, there's downtown. But I don't love this. I think this is pretty cursed, really. And yet, somehow, we only miss out on 1 line after all of that. Right. Send 12 to each aligned military building. This is our only aligned military building. I think we need units faster than that. Alarm tower? It's not great, but it's something. Give me... Oh, there's no military stuff here. A tax office. And then do I want wheat or wood? Well, I want to do the hostile because I don't want to give the boss 20 extra units is the thing. Even though this has a river, which is unpleasant. So 15 for each aligned building. That will hopefully pay for the rest of these. Wooden fortresses want to cut the forest into plains. And we have rivers to bifurcate those off, hopefully. I think now we need to take the garrison 15. Oh, we can go again. And then 3 on plains. There's not going to be any plains this round, but in the long term, I think 3 on plains has to be the play. Right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick this here. Hold that. The alarm tower's going down here. And then all the military buildings are going on the left. All the enemy military buildings are going on the left. We've already lost a chance at a multi-row bonus here. So I don't feel too precious about anything over here. Tax office, I also want to be in line with all of this stuff because that's going to give me even more money. This row is already lost, so I can do this without issue. Downtown in here. Square piece coming up. I think we'll have to do that. Then this here into warehouses there. Get the belfry going. That's fine there. The other wooden fortress is going over here. Forests into plains. I'd give them 6 units. I don't really want to give them 6 units. Without a long piece, I'm not going to get down to there. Well, the only line I can complete for a row is the top one, if I don't want to give this guy any units. So maybe I just give up on the idea of getting any more lines cleared and just finish. Right, we are all axes. Axes are good against swords, which is good, because we're going to need it. Arrows are good against axes, so if we turn these arrows into swords, we don't have to fight the arrows. We only have to fight the swords. Garrison 30, transform adjacent plain forests and rivers into wasteland and lose 3. I need the high early volume tiles, I think. With the gold, we're going to get more gold out of the tax office. And I don't want to give up my health, so I think we will go small on that one. Trade fair. I don't know how expensive this is, but I expect it's like 15 or 20 a HP, which is going to be unmanageable. Let's spend 160 gold to get 400 wheat. Right. Hostile and hostile is on the right. So we're going to the right. Take the wood, go to the hostile region. We can upgrade this for more wood. And this for more gold. Except I need a spot for the raider colony to come in, don't I? Yeah, I do. Alright, we're going to upgrade this. We're going to swap the warehouses out for the raider colony, keeping the tax office because we need the money to buy more slots to put warehouses back in. We've got a stable to navigate. Barracks. Oh, barracks. Okay, well. Maybe tax office isn't in this round and we just make our peace with that. Right, enemy buildings congregating on the left, if I can help it. Raider colony here would be great. We can't stash the horse stable. We must play it immediately. That's fine. That's totally fine. So I'm going to do this. Into horse stable here. Into raider colony there. We lose one. But the horse stable is next to two buildings, so they won't get any additional growth. I need to keep this spot open for the guy, the big guy, the main mechanic here. You know the one. Warehouses will do, just to keep the stuff moving upwards is what I need. The Belfry. That's the name of the guy. Okay. I can't. I want to put that in that gap first, so that we barracks a guy. I would get 10 units for that, but we'd lose out on basically a Tetris. Thank goodness for the extra units. All swords and axes. We want to drive their swords into our axes. So take their axes, make them into swords, and then all of their swords get rammed into all of our axes. Eight damage. Could have been worse. Connected forests. Give me extra choices. And then hostile again. 4 for planes, 2 wheat, 5 citizens. Basically, my end game goal is to get this to level 10. And to do that, I need more citizens. So I think that's my best hope. We spend 200 to unlock this, which lets us take the tax office in again. We can upgrade this to 10. That wood is not great for much right now. So maybe we keep the wheat for options in a minute. Bigger alarm tower would be nice. Fluvial guard, send to buildings connected to the river, a merc camp, and a siege. Eliminate 12 from stuff in range. Okay, immediate merc camp. I can't remember if the fluvial guard has to be connected to the river that these things are connected to, but in an abundance of caution, let's not connect the river to the merc camp. Siege camp, eliminate 12 from enemy groups in range. This is not a great downtown, but it lines us up for a Tetris, give or take. Okay. This is next to us. I put that there. And the belfry there. I can stick the raider colony on top of that and have no losses. I didn't think about that far over. Send 8 to each building adjacent to the connected river. Okay, I wasn't in danger of that then. I don't want to build around this raider colony if I don't have to. I would lose 6 units for this. What I want to do is I want to get that in play before we finish. This is worth some units to me in fighting. We lose 3, but we get back 6 because these 2 are touching that. Oh no, it was just not these. It's that one touching these 2, not these 2 touching that one. Still, we're okay. Lots of axes. The arrows are strong against our axes. So the arrows become axes, and then it's just a bunch of axes attacking a bunch of axes at even volume. We take 22 damage. It's manageable. This is big because we are all axes right now. So making our axes bigger with more axes is going to help. I think we need to refill defenses. Okay, we got to the stone limit before getting to the end of this floor, which is kind of what we wanted. 5 gold. Honestly, more gold means more chance to heal ourselves. Garrison 15, 2 wood. We don't need the wood. We can get 4 units for every plane instead of 3, or we can get more gold to heal ourselves. Let's take the gold. Then I think increasing the alarm tower is important. It's 250 gold. This gets us to about 15 more units because it's 5 more for about 3 enemy buildings. Plus the wall is 1 extra here to be considered. Whereas if we combine axes 3 times, we get 4 extra a few times. So do that. Nothing else to be upgraded. Nothing else to unlock. Didn't look at what units they have coming in, which was a little foolish. Oh, it's always strategic pavilions there. Recruit 12 for each adjacent military building. I want the raider colony. Oh no, you're a military building. Raider colony there. Oh, this is very, very ugly. Very ugly. Rally point wants extra plains and fields. And there's another strategic pavilion about to come up immediately. Plains and fields. You're not adjacent. This in here seems fine. Connects that. And that. Wooden fortress, turn adjacent forests into plains. So you can go here. Tax office. Obviously I want the money. Each aligned building. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. $105 gold is nice. The raider colony is now out of my hair. The 4 Long Peace River coming up could present a problem if this doesn't rise up further in 2 more pieces. It might. It better. Oh, it better. Okay, it did. There's the belfry that's going to go in this gap here. Exactly that gap there. Then alarm tower. Yes. And tax office. Okay. Once again, we are all axes. We want them to be all swords. So, 28 arrows become swords. That's 56 swords absorbs more swords and more swords, which then... Ah, okay. But if we do that, we don't get the bonuses for combining these. But I think the losses are worth it, because if we do that and then drive those into the swords or the arrows, it's going to be worse. So I think this has to be the way it's done. So all the swords, all the swords, all the swords into the axes. With his 33 health, I'm okay with this. Love a horse stable. Goodbye, rivers. I'm sorry. Right, hostile on the right means our hand is forced. Mountains, plains, produces gold. Give me something else that produces gold. Let's go roadhouse. $300 gold for that. Only upgrade is to erudition, but that spends our gold, which I don't want to do right now. They've got an alarm tower, 2 merc camps, and a siege tower to eliminate stuff. What would a merc camp look like? Garrison's 20 for 450 wood. I think it's too much. I think it's too much. I need stone as fast as possible to keep this moving, although we need citizens for that as well. 7, 8, 9, 10. We need 800 citizens, 200 stone. Okay. This is our tax office. We can stick their alarm tower on the left. No, I want their alarm tower to be not in line with all of their units, because that's where I want to put my units. Right? Or my alarm tower, rather. This is a very ugly corner with these two pieces, considering I wanted to get multi-line bonus for all this stone. Okay, this can go here. This is just a merc camp for garrisoning. I want that on the left so that I can put my alarm tower on the left and get as much gain as possible without my alarm tower triggering their alarm tower. But that means my raider colony can't sit nicely on this lip, which is where I wanted it to sit. This is a very bad downtown. There's a long piece coming up soon, which is what I want to get. At least these 3 lines multi-line bonused with. some stone. You don't break stone, which is interesting. $48 stone. That goes there. Gives me more money. Belfry's going in here. Are you telling me I can't get that in there? It won't go in that gap. Oh, it will. It will go in that gap. Thank you. Belfry is already in. Alarm tower's going there. There's nothing else to grow. I knew that would happen. I just conceded that was its time. How can I get the best out of these pieces? There are no buildings left. So there's nothing to trigger their alarm tower. I can do hook over there. If I do that, I block everything off. I can't get the warehouses in. The warehouses need to be in. Right, we got to 65 stone, which is good. 200 citizens. They've got swords and axes. We have all axes, so we want them to be all swords. So, swords pick up swords, pick up swords, pick up swords, drive into axes, into axes, into axes. Seven. It's close. It's very close. Well, none of this is good. This, I understand why it would be an enemy building, but why you would ever take this seems terrible. Cathedral, unique, religious, faith 1, range 1, all religious buildings in faith gain faith ×2. No. Pilgrims gain 20 when placing a religious. No, no, no. Reroll. We've got lots of money now, so. Monument, noble, range 2, send 15 to each allied or enemy group in range. Gonna have to make that work for us, I think. Production produces gold. Produce ranged units, please. Range 2, recruit 10 for each production building in range. Supply line, lose this, this, and this, then recruit 3 for each terrain in its row. It's going to have to be that, I think. We need the higher volume of numbers of stuff. Wood or wheat? I think wheat is the obvious choice here. 3 for plains, 6 for fields. We're going to get rid of mountains, so give me stuff for wastelands. This makes it bigger. Do I want to do this now? All this does is gives me better benefits against the wasteland. But until I have more stone to upgrade again, there's no point in making the actual 2x2 tile big. So maybe we don't do that yet. Maybe we go wheat. Take 200. Go university. Give me an any type. Religious build. Reduce building cards upgrades by 10%. Right. It's got to be double hostile through this route, and then we can heal at the port or the village. I'm hoping we can get through this. I really am. We have 12 possible upgrade options, which is nearly everything. And we have 500 gold, so we probably think about doing this, but... Oh yeah, we really have to get another unit in, unless there's really, really, really good reason to spend 500 gold. Also, we just discounted our stone purchases, which is really good by not doing that first. Discount more stuff by 100. This goes to 4. This goes to 4. This goes to 5, even. Right, I'm going to upgrade a load of stuff. If I spend 300 here, I have 250 left. I can do this and take another 10% discount on everything before I start all that spending. So we definitely do this. Probably taking in that at least. Then we have 154 gold. We can't afford to do this right now. I think the roadhouse we're never going to play. We've got the other guy. The tax office is already strong enough, so this gets sold for 50 gold. I might swap out the raider colony. This gives 30. This will give more than that. And this will give more than that. It's going to take some of our resources, but we can't have it all. Noble range 2, send 15 to each allied or enemy group in range. I'd like to upgrade downtown to make our gains with Belfry bigger, but it's only gold and people. I need the people, don't get me wrong. I'd like stone. Warehouses, I don't think we need more wood. Horse stable, 200 wood, 200 wheat, 160 wheat. I can't do downtown and a horse stable. Or a supply line. We've got lots of tall, skinny buildings, which is great for the horse stable. I want to keep the tax office until at least we've unlocked this guy. That seems like it's very important. So... I think the horse stable is the upgrade. It's also swords, not axes, which is a nice change. This is arrows as well, so... Am I going to sell the raider colony? I think I am. So that gives us a little more money. $200 wood, 200, 160. I've got to make a decision eventually, right? That's the problem. Turn each plain of forest into a neighborhood. We're about to do rally point, watchtower, watchtower. So maybe downtown is actually the play. It's going to reduce the risk of these guys at range 3 and adjacent. Like, range 3 is huge with this much plain. But this could be... I mean, I can still take the horse stable in with me. And at most, it's the difference between, what, like 30 units and 50 units or something? Something like that. I just feel like this is a very, very pivotal moment, you know? The other thing is we could try and speed run through the encounter and not have to fight that many units, depending on how the cards fall. Is there stone in this? There's a little stone. Alright, I made a decision. Alright, I think I'm ready. I'm not doing this or this. Even though, yeah, we've removed one of our axe groups, so the axe groups are now less good, so erudition might help, but is less impactful. Am I taking tax office in over this? Yes. Am I taking warehouses in over that? How much do I need wood right now? Not that much. Would I rather take in monument, send units? And try it out. And if we really, really want to, we can try and end the round early. Oh, this is horrible. Right, that watchtower's over there. God, its range is so big. Alright, that actually keeps that out of its range, which is hilarious. My alarm tower is going on top of their units. Okay, racing out of this problem is not going to work. Given these two have appeared immediately. Right, recruit for adjacent planes. Your range is not of my concern any longer. That could be a very big downtown. Tax office here does tons. What buildings are left? A bunch. Need to think about where this stable is going. There's an enemy building left. It's a watchtower that's only 1 unit tall, which is unideal. got the belfry and something else. Oh, the noble thing. Oh, it's a ball ache, isn't it? I could put this here. And where's the belfry going? Right, I'm putting that there. Right. There's the monument. There's the watchtower. Oh, God. Watchtower could actually go up here. There's the belfry, finally. Range 2. If I do this, you get 3 extra guys. I get an extra lane, which has stone in it. I do want the stone. Okay, we have all unit types now. They have 2 different unit types, so how are we going to do this? Our swords can take out not all of their arrows. Our arrows can't take out all of their axes. My axes are the least useful unit. They're also the thing I have the most of, which is a pain. My arrows can't get bigger. They just can't. My swords can get bigger, but then their axes take out my swords. Oh, is there no good way to do this? Because I don't see it. I can make their axes into arrows. But I need a lot more swords. Then their axes take up my swords. There's no good way to do this. It's easier when there's less moving pieces, isn't it? Right, my arrows take out one of their blocks of axes. No, because I need the swords to take out all these arrows, and the only way I can get more swords is with these arrows. So I think all of those swords take out these arrows and those arrows, and then axes join axes and attack axes and axes. God. It's so close. I do like a prison. Don't have the wheat for it right now, but we might get there. So I can either do another fight, or I can skip and give the boss 75 units. Are you kidding me? Alright, another fight it is then. And then we're just going to be increasing our defenses at either of these things. So horse stables aren't going to get any bigger, probably. We can do this and take the prison in. The prison is defended against 30 units. That's all too many. I can spend gold on healing. That is something I can do. And right now we might have to. Again, before upgrading this, I can't afford to do the upgrade above this, so it's kind of moot. I don't need to add another neighborhood piece to the round, I think, not for 50 stone. And I don't need to do strength in numbers. Warehouses is the only thing that's not in play. Tax office could come out, but tax office is our potential healing. So the more of that, the merrier. Stone Fortress, recruit 10 for each mountain piece aligned with it, and a merc group. It's 20 gold for 1 HP. That's absurd. Absolutely absurd. Okay. A horse stable. Oh, beautiful. Double horse stables next to each other. No other issues. The only thing I do if I do this is I lose 1 point of alarm tower. The other option would be to stack them vertically and not put any other buildings in this gap. Right, there's no way I'm playing that in here to boost those guys. So this is going to have to go here. I'm not going to get the multi-line bonus. That's fine. Those stables are now not my concern. Really? This, recruit 10 for each mountain piece aligned with it. I can't put it on the far left because this aligns with it. I can't put it on the far right. It's going to have to exist somewhere in this void. Well, I could do this. No, I couldn't. It would send 30 units here. That would be terrible. That would be very, very bad. Range 2. So, I'm going to do this. I might get another long piece. A bad time for supply line. This actually works out nicely going exactly here. I still have a stable to deal with. That's going to be a problem. 3-player buildings. I need a long piece for this side, man. I really do. There is the horse stable. This is not good. Where's the long pieces, man? I saw one here. I don't think I've seen a second one yet. Oh, God. We haven't seen the guy is our last thing. I can do the horse stable here. Okay. That gets to there, and I can put the other guy there. There he is, Belfry. Tax office here for tons of money. Oh, I put you on the left of that. Oh, I'm not going to get through this fight. Oh, God damn. What a nightmare. Axes, swords, swords, arrows, bit of everything. $40 swords takes up 56 arrows. Well, let's get more swords into that by doubling them up. Then axes into axes makes more axes, which can then take on those. And then the arrows take on the axes, but with 19 HP, I'm not full of hope here. Oh! We're okay. Who knew? $340 gold. If I spend re-rolling, every re-roll is health that I don't get. I can skip 50 gold as well. Arborist, actually. Arborist is worth more in healing. So, this is worth like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of gold. We now have 74 stone. It's still not enough to do that. Can we do the keep? Fantastic question. Do I want to spend gold on anything right now? I don't think so. As such, we should spend it healing. Up to max. This would make me bigger to no benefit. We've really not gotten a lot of stone lately. If I just had some more stone, we'd be okay. Maybe a stone gathering building would have been my benefit. That goes to 4 on a very wide level. That goes to 5 on a very wide level. This is much, much easier to make work. But if this comes after downtown, we've got problems. I can't afford to do both. Just one of these two. I don't know. I think supply line. I think horse stable I just don't get to work reliably enough in all of this. I'm not upgrading you yet. You'll become massive. That's harder to place down during this fight. All right, just the towers. 300 units. Start this right here. We'll start with the T-piece. I'm looking at these two and being like, could I get them to match up in some really, really nice fashion? Because I'd lose out on 4 tiles of supply line if I did it here. But equally, maybe that's not so bad. If I do horse stable here. I can't get it to hop up a level though. Also, this probably counts as a building, which is a problem. I have to play one of these guys now. That's such a bummer. Trying to line up somewhere I can play this prison without giving myself more grief. But that's not simple either. Couldn't play the prison in that gap because it was touching this, of course. Stupid units not being helpful. They get 25, so there's no point in double triggering those. Alright, the stable is in. Just any sign of like downtown or something would be incredible. This is not going great, is it? The long piece coming. Here's the belfry. Where the hell is downtown? That was not strong. That was not strong at all. So, 300 units here. I count like 150 here, give or take. Even with 70 defense, we are crushed on extreme difficulty. Maybe my mistake was not taking a stone gathering building and not leveling up the Duchy, the belfry, to higher faster. But damn, that is tough. But it feels so doable as well. So for now, thank you guys ever so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.